2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Norwood Invitational is about to start. Andrew Catalon here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We're about to find out who's going to go low today. It's all coming up right here. An exciting day on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, that'll play. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
She's setting up here from about 110 yards.
This one is looking good.
The perfect wind swing, nice and easy.
A 3-footer coming up. The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Looks good.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
It's on a good line.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This is full send.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This putt is from 9 feet away. That is an early message sent as the putt goes down.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Oh, I gotta say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Nice putt to make that one.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
Sitting at 3 under. Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go.
Looking better.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
She's standing over her second shot. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like 2 breaks in this. So move left and then come back to the right.
Starts off looking good.
This has got some intent. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
That is the way you play it. This putt from 3 feet away. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Okay, it's a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green, not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
5-iron on the way. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
So far, so good.
Here's Brooke Anderson. Looking really good.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5. This is a bomb.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Man, that was close. Now this putt for birdie. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
This one's going right there. Let's check in on Tony Finau.
Take a look at this attempt from way out.
Great pace on that one.
Time to get back to live play. 7 feet remains. Come on. She's got this putt for par. And that putt drops and we move on to the next. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9.
The 11th, a par 3, Rich.
Yeah, challenging one at that, Luke. Really no room for error if you're trying to find the surface. A lot of players actually be trying to come up a little bit short and certainly left of this green, leaving the easy chip or an easy chip as possible on this very difficult par 3.
And she's holed another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead. The 12th, a par 5.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie. Nicely done from close range.
This is her second shot. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Quality shot, that one.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next shot.
Well, this is right down the... Oh, and down it goes. How about that? That's a par save for the gods. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Eight feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. Currently 13 under for the event. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this one's moving right to left.
It's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 13 under for the day. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
This shot is about 170 yards. Really well done. This putt from 7 feet away. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. This is a 9-iron on the way. Wow, into the water. What a mistake. This is a 150-yard shot. All right, the putter can come out now. Let's check in with Henny.
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. Ouch, that's a double bogey for our leader. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Really got all of that drive. Driving the green on a par 4. Good stuff.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one is breaking left to right.
Ooh, what a putt. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5. Most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
Oh, almost had it. 5 feet remain. A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and she finds herself at the top.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon saying so long. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Okay, time now for round 2 of the Norwood Invitational. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Let's go out to the first hole. That is an absolute missile. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
She appears to be happy with this shot. That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie. Extending the lead, that is the way you do it.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And now to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
This is Brooke Henderson.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Okay, 12 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. How about this birdie putt? Boy, you gotta love this start.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
Here's a look at what happened earlier today at hole number 10.
And yet another great shot by Tony Finau.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. She nails the birdie putt. That's now 4 birdies for the round.
This player is putting for fun.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Choosing the 9-iron here. This putt is about 8 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
Oh, he's going to like this one. He will like this result.
Okay, time to return to the action. This is her second here. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. That's some good golf right there. Putting for eagle here.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Currently now 22 under the card.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The most demanding tee shot on the golf course by a wide margin. You've got to lay it up down the left-hand side as close to the water as you can to avoid being blocked out by those trees on the right. Second shot is downhill to a green that is deep in length, not particularly wide, so you find the surface. Better make sure you hit it the right distance.
Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Time to get back to the course. "14 feet to the cup." Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Putt is underway.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. We have a par 3 on this one.
And again, you've got another raised green that's surrounded by a large bunker out to the right and a small pot bunker on the left-hand side. Green runs pretty strong from back to front, making that front pin oh so much more difficult.
A tap in for birdie. You gotta love it. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Down on the 6th now as JT gets ready to hit his next one. Oh, is it going to go down?
Oh, that came out nicely from the bunker. That should settle inside the range.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Now to the par 5 9th hole. Oh, flex on that drive. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
On a good line.
This has got a chance. This one is going to go. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. A par 4 here.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right-hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
And now let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier in the round.
Absolute buckets.
Okay, here we are again, back live. What an aggressive play. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
On the tee of the par 3 11th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Yes, what a putt. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? She's standing over her second shot. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for birdie here. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Oh, sensational. She striped that. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
Like the look of this one. How good was that putt? Still in the lead now after that hole. The 14th is a par 4. Great shot. And he's down there.
By my pacing, she looks to have just over 170.
That's just inside the range. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This for a birdie.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
That's a pretty good shot right there. 7 feet to the cup. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Now to 17, a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Down on the 15th hole now, guys. This is JT setting up his next shot.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Out to the 18th tee.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5, most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
This shot in the 220-yard range. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
That is the way to finish off a round. An eagle at 18. The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our third round coverage of the Norwood Invitational begins right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you got a good night's sleep because this is a pivotal round coming up. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up this shot from about 120.
On the green, that's always mission number one. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
On a nice line.
There's the birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Let's go to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
This is pitching wedge on the way. 5 feet remains.
This for back-to-back birdies.
What a start for our featured player, extending the lead early.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
This tee shot is looking good so far. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
This putt left for birdie. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
That is absolutely spot on. That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
And now this from about 150 yards away. That's a really nice shot. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
She's got this left for birdie. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Pretty good.
Like the look of this. Yes, she's made it. What a putt. She's currently in first position. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is looking like a 39-footer. Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Out to the 7th hole.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
This is on a great line.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green. Not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
This putt for a birdie. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. We've hit the 9th. It's a par 5. That's going to work nicely for her. About 220 left to the hole.
Let me tell you, she can manage her bag in this wind.
8 feet left to the cup.
Putting for eagle, that always sounds good.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Not a bad result right there. This shot from around 100 yards out. All right, we can work with that. Got some work to do with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
That one drops. What a putt. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole. I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side, comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
15 feet to the cup. So close. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. Time to face a par 4 now.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
That's a good looking shot there. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This is her second shot. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4. She got all of that one. Not a bad shot right there. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
That's a good putt right there she made. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. Out of 16, it's a par 3. Going with pitching wedge here. That's a really nice position on the green. Pin high and a great look with this putt.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Oh my, got all of that one. It could get there. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
This is looking good early. And it is just not there. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Going and going and going.
This shot in the 220-yard range. Love it. Aggressive and almost rewarded. This putt on the way, looking good. Getting better and better. It's gonna go! Only one round to go. Rich, how are you going to sleep tonight?
Oh, this leaderboard has got me bubbling inside. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The grand finale of the Norwood Invitational starts right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalon. Welcome back. And, Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Well, she's definitely winning the tournament. Everybody else is just trying to win the first flight because there's nobody to catch her. Not with this colossal lead.
This is a good 130 club. I think this one's coming in nicely. This putt from 5 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Getting hot early. Nothing like it, Rich.
Ooh, hot start indeed, but a lot of holes to go.
This is a 9-iron on the way. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This putt looks like it's going to go right to left as it heads up this hill.
Making an early statement today.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
Oh, settle down. Stay there.
The ball is on its best behavior, avoiding the first cut.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Hennie is right there.
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. That looked good all the way. And a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Oh, golf's full of risk-reward options. Here's one of those that looks like she's taking a risk. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Oh, what a putt. Yep, she's got her game face on right out of the gate.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Most demanding tee shot on the golf course by a wide margin. You've got to lay it up down the left-hand side as close to the water as you can to avoid being blocked out by those trees on the right. Second shot is downhill to a green that is deep in length, not particularly wide, so you find the surface, better make sure you hit it the right distance.
This putt from 5 feet away. She nails another birdie. That's her 5th. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3.
And again, you've got another raised green that's surrounded by a large bunker out to the right and a small pot bunker on the left-hand side. Green runs pretty strong from back to front, making that front pin oh so much more difficult.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5.
What a drive. Look at that. Oh, okay. Andrew, she's got her sights set on the target.
That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
It starts off on a good line.
And it drops for eagle. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This appears to be a safe shot. What a shot. A tap in left for birdie. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3. Going with the hybrid. Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This one has eyes for the hole. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh my, that was launched. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at about 24 foot, I'd say.
Well, this one's come out on a good line.
Looking good.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 13th hole is a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. This is her second here. Well struck. 7 feet to the cup.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And she's our leader. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Is this one going to go down? And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
And now teeing off on this par 4. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Looks good.
Put a circle on the scorecard.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. This is pitching wedge on the way. 9 feet remain. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry. Starting this putt way out to the left.
Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. She's made her way to 18 with the lead. Time to finish. That is going to work. Second shot here at 18.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. 2 putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? All right, Henny, what do you see here?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite.
There's your champion. Our featured player wins the Norwood Invitational.
Enjoy the victory and all the spoils that come with it.
Oh, I want to see that one again. Let's show a replay. And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
It's 3 a.m. I'm gonna head to bed. I'll be live again tomorrow. Thanks for watching and spending your time watching me. I appreciate it very much. Take care. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Night all.